It can be very hard to put a loved one in a care facility, and Sierra Warner of Welcome Family Senior Solution is here to tell us how they can help make it easier for you. But I love this, Sarah, that you started this company because you saw the need for families to know where their family members are going because you saw a lot of displacement going on, correct?
Yeah, so I own an assisted living, and we've dealt with a lot of senior placement agencies. And with that, there was a lot of people placed that didn't get full assessments. They just weren't placed for their care needs because it's more than just not having physical mobility. It's a lot of emotional support and physical support and cognitive support. So each facility has different specialties, and so that's where it's important to kind of fill that gap instead of just placing somebody in a home, just making sure.
Right. And I think that's what's important that you're doing is that you're listening to the family members and what that family member needs. Because we could say, well, you know, grandma cooks and she does this and that, but they might not have seen grandma maybe in 2 or 3 years when they need to put her in there, and she doesn't cook anymore. She doesn't anymore. So they're doing things over the phone, which isn't very good in a way for the person going to a care home. That's why you guys come out to see what's going on.
Yeah, so we assess the facilities to see what they provide, what they specialize in, and then when we get a hold of a family and the family decides that it's ready or their time to look for a place, then we will do a full assessment on them. We'll assess where they're staying, assess the families, assess the caregivers, and then that'll let us know, you know, because sometimes family is a little bit like they have a misconception of what they are doing.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's more than just eating. There is like a fear of not wanting to cook for themselves because they're afraid of falling. And so when they come, their grandma's lost some weight and they're like, Grandma, why you know?
Lost weight there.
Yeah, so then that's when they're like realizing, oh, it's not as great as grandma remembers, or maybe grandma's not remembering to take medications.
And
so they see their beds all filled.
Yeah.
And
I think people have to realize that there are different facilities for each of those different cases. But what happens if someone doesn't assess that, they might be put into the wrong care home, correct?
Exactly, because a lot of the times the facility, we all provide the same thing. You know, we provide showers, food, meds, but it's about an environment. So some do more activities, some are more with the dementia, some do bed bounds, tube feeds. There's a lot of different variables, wounds. Some homes are owned by nurses, so it's good to know which ones have those, feel comfortable with that knowledge and train their staff accordingly.
Yeah. I think you also saw this need because we saw that care home facilities and the support for them have been starting to go away because of financial, because of money. So, you know, to have that support team, which you guys do now, for other facilities too, is very important. And that's why you said, let's start this.
Yeah, so we actually provide our service for free to the families. So the families will just reach out to us, let us know what they're looking for, let us know what they feel like their loved one needs. And then we will find the homes, take them to the homes, almost kind of like a real estate agent. We find what they're looking for, and then we take them, do a tour, show them the home. We get all the paperwork together for them. So it's medical stuff, TBs, things like that, that we have to have done.
I think what's the future of you, which is very interesting too, you guys are actually going to be able to go out and videotape these. So if you have someone who, family member is here, but they live in another state, or they can't get down, maybe they're up north or something like that, you guys are going to have it so they actually can go through and see it virtually now than being verbally talked to.
Yeah, so that's the difference between our company and other companies, as well as we have a professional cameraman that will do virtual tours of the facilities. So that will involve, if the resident is on hospice or in bedbound or family is out of state, we can still send them videos of the homes so that way they can be part of the decision making, because you know, it's not just the family deciding, the resident wants to know too where they're going.
Yeah, which is great. So I think this is a great thing. It is Welcome Family Senior Solutions. The website's right there on the screen, and it is very difficult, and I think it's great that you have been in a care facility taking care of people for how long? Like your whole life, pretty much.
Yeah, 22 years.
Wow, that's amazing. So it's very important. So well, we thank you for stopping in, and again, it's a very difficult time to do, but there's a place now to help you. Again, it's the Welcome Family Senior Solutions. Information's on the screen, or you can head over to cw7az.com.